In the fall of 1796, nearing the end of his term, George Washington published a farewell address, which is quite interesting to read. It was intended to serve as a guide for the American public and his successors in office. In it, he argues for impartial commercial treaties between nations, but against treaties of a permanent basis. Another way of reading it is that Washington felt that both permanent positive alliances or the opposite should be avoided. I read his words to say that as an American, we would not want to treat our relationships with other countries like we do our relationships with each other or random individuals. Each country has their own set of values, problems, and motives. Without full unification, these would never fully align. Countries should relate to each other in a friendly manner when it makes sense for them to mutually do that. Washington also warns of constant heated relationships because every little move from one to the other could be seen or taken as a threat. Many of us recall the end of the Cold War with Russia. Like me, you probably thought to yourself, okay, we're done being mad at each other, but we are not really friends either. The point is that the tension, or at least the formal nurturing of the tension, was now gone. The U.S. has gone very far from the advice of its great founding father. We have created permanent alliances with other nations that, far from protect us, have dragged us into unnecessary wars and conflicts and bilked us out of trillions of dollars, all the while trying to get the other countries in the alliance to keep their end of the bargain, which they never do. We need to get out of NATO that does not pay us its fair share in treasure, but more importantly, its blood. Why should our boys and girls have to die in foreign wars that don't concern us? The expansion of NATO is very much part of the globalist mindset. It causes non-NATO countries to become defensive and actually pushes countries into war instead of the other way around. As Congressman, I will not sign on for any unnecessary foreign wars and push for all legislation that would allow us to get out of foreign entanglements.